Good evening, everybody. My name is A Weapons, Mid-Lyfe Music. Shouts out to the almighty LDBC. Go to ldbcsports.com where you can register, make a profile, and interact with the brothers and sisters of the LDBC. Also, go to ticketvmedia.com where you can purchase A Weapons music, Ticket TV merch, LDBC merch, A Weapons merch, and you can register to the forum on that site as well. Lastly, please stop by my store, which is A Weaponry on Shopify.com. There you can pick up BFTB merch, Drew Titan merch, my own merch, my brand, which I'm pushing called Relentless Aggression, Reflection Beatdown, and also you can pick up my man Shader Barber. You can pick up his merch there as well. This will be a 2-part video, but I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible. The first thing I want to do is I want to talk about, well, my supervisor that was at the job that I used to work up, well, I still work for the company, but when I used to be in the office up in White Plains, Miss Erica, she had mentioned that Pebbly Poo, who's an old school rapper, a female old school rapper, she worked for the company. And she was going on record saying that she was the first female solo rap artist. And I'm like, hold up. Now, if I'm right, the Boogie Boys song Fly Girl came out in 84, if I'm right. Because, okay, Boogie Boys came out with You Ain't Fresh, Fly Girl, and there was another song. And Pebbly Poo did a response song called Fly Guy. Now, I don't remember her having a song before that. I don't remember her name, period. And she came up with Fly Guy, trying to fit a 12 into a size 10. It was cute. It was a good song. But that was the only song that she had. It wasn't like Sparky D. Sparky D had a couple of songs. But that's the only song she had. And I think that song came out around 84. So, to me, Roxanne Shante came out before you. And Roxanne Shante is a solo rap artist that lived in Queensbridge Projects with Marley Marl. Matter of fact, you see Marley Marl doing the cutting when Shante was doing her thing in the living room. When she was like 13, 14 years old at the time. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And just for the record, the first female solo rap artist that I heard is Lady B. Lady B is from Philadelphia. And she's the first person that I heard, the first woman that I heard ever spitting. You know what I'm saying? You heard Funky 4+1. You heard Us Girls, Lisa Lee, Debbie D, and Sha Rock. You heard of them. And Sha Rock also was in Funky 4+1. You heard of them. You heard of all those groups. But I never heard Pebbly Poo before 1984. And to tell you the truth, that might even been 1985. It's possible that's 19. So how are you the first female solo rap artist when Lady B had a joint back in 1978, 1979? Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. You need to stop. You really need to stop, Pebbly Poo. Word is bond. You need to stop. You are not the first female solo rap artist. You're not. You're not. Cut it out. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is I was watching Drink Champs 2 Saturdays ago. And they had DMC on there. And it was an honor to have DMC on there. But I felt kind of uncomfortable because beyond 1983, maybe even 84, 85, Nore doesn't know shit about hip hop. Doesn't know a goddamn thing. And listen, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be a hip hop historian like me. I'm not saying that you should do that. And what's crazy is that I'm an R&B singer and a musician, but I'm a hip hop historian. I'm a hip hop head. And DMC was talking about a lot of the stuff and Nore just looked confused. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. And DMC started doing the harmonizing, and Nore doesn't know anything about that. Now, Nore, I'm going to say this to you, bruh. Look, I commend you for doing what you're doing with, the hip hop veterans and everything, but you need to do your research. You need to go back and listen to to the music that DMC listens to. DMC's 59 years old. I'm 55 years old. So there's going to be a different type of music that we listen to. Like, you need to find out who Sweet G is. You need to find out who DJ Hollywood and all these other cats. You need to find all of that out. You need to find out who Curtis Blow is and his songs. You got to find all of that out. You need to know that Melly Mel started everything that's going on right now in hip hop. Melly Mel started it. Melly Mel started everything that we're doing right now. Melly Mel started it. All those things you need to know. You need to know that there was hip hop before 1986. There was hip hop before that. There was hip hop in 1976, but it was never on wax. The first hip hop song on wax was King Tim III, Personality Disc Jock. And that was by him and the Fatback Band. And that was on Spring Records. Bro, you got to start doing your research. And like I said, I appreciate what you're doing with the older artists, but then I got to ask another question. Why isn't Organized Confusion on your show? Why isn't Ultramagnetic on your show? Why isn't Nice and Smooth on your show? These are hip hop heads that you need to start giving total recognition for. Not just Rakim, not just KRS-One, and no disrespect to those brothers, but you need to start putting the people that they learned from. Ultramagnetic. Why isn't Kumo D and the Treacherous 3 with Spoonie G on there? And not Schoolie D, motherfucker. Spoonie G. Nore, you got to do better, bro. You got to do better. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Bumpy Knuckles said, I'm sick of hearing Nore and his what's. Write some rhymes, nigga, or give the shit up. Same type of conversation. Freddie Fox is like, yo, I know you can do better. And Freddie Fox was on your show with Benzino. I remember, respect. But come on, man. If it's going to be hip hop, right? And it's going to be, especially if DMC is talking about it, or Melly Mel's talking about it, or Kumo D is talking about it, learn the history, bro. Learn the history. And it felt uncomfortable because, like, you just didn't know what was going on when DMC was doing his thing. You didn't understand. DMC is a hip hop head. He's a hip hop nerd. He's like myself. Like, for example, Sweet G, games people play. You got to know that stuff, Nore. You got to know the Cold Crush. You got to know Mean Machine. Bam, down, party people. Are you ready? Are you ready? You got to know these things. You got to know the Fearless 4. And not the Furious 5, the Fearless 4. You got to know those songs. Rockin' it. You got to know Stasasonic. You got to know all those groups, man. And to tell you the truth, if you study those old school joints, Nore, I can guarantee you're going to be in a rush to hit that studio and spit some venom. Yes, Melly Mel is arrogant, but Melly Mel started what we're doing right now. Melly Mel started it. What you hear right now on the radio, Melly Mel started it. So please, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling DMC's passion. You are not, because you don't give a fuck. Anything past 1986, 85, 84 to you doesn't exist. And that doesn't make any sense. I just felt so uncomfortable because DMC, I could see the passion. I could see the passion coming out. I know exactly what he's doing, and you could not relate.